Give me some of that long. Hard. Rock. What kind of show do you think this is?
It's a show about me, right?
Really? Classic rock, hard rock, and heavy metal from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Plus, stick around for Plug-In, where we support independent artists one song at a time. Take it like a man from a woman who knows music. It's time for Rockgasms with Jen.
And John.
Oh, whatever.
Really?
Yes, really.
Whatever.
Fine, you're such a baby. Welcome back to Rockgasms. I'm your host, Jen Mitchell, and we promised you at the beginning of the show that we'd be introducing a new segment, this one called Under the Covers. From time to time on this show, we'll be featuring 3 cover songs, 2 from bands that you knew from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, covering other songs from that era, and brand new bands on the scene who also cover songs from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We kicked this one off with Aerosmith with Come Together off of their 1978 album Live Bootleg, and that was a cover done by the Beatles in 1969, written by one of my favorite songwriters, John Lennon. And then we followed through with We Will Rock You from 1992 by Warrant, and that was, of course, done by Queen from 1977 off their News of the World album. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties, and originally John and his son Johnny Basaha, who is a very accomplished musician in his own right, were supposed to be joining me, but unfortunately it was probably my computer that ate that interview, and it was such a good interview too. So to make it up to Johnny Basaha, we will have him back on the show to talk about his cover, which we will still play today because it totally rocks, and I want to make sure you guys all hear what he had to bring to the table. Johnny Basaha is an excellent vocalist and rhythm guitarist who plays with his band called Japaeti. That's spelled Japaeti, in case you want to look him up online. Other band members of Japaeti include Tom Russolo, who plays drums, and Paul Hessing, who plays guitars and keyboard. Now, I have to say this, and usually I don't like to give my own opinions about music that I like or dislike on the show, because after all, just because I host a radio show doesn't mean that I'm the end-all, be-all in what sounds good in music, but I gotta say this. And I'm sure I'm gonna get some haters and maybe some hate mail for saying this, but I'm not the biggest fan of Led Zeppelin. That doesn't mean that they're not accomplished musicians, because God knows that they're all masters at what they do, and believe me, they're a very good band. I just never quite got into them. However, when Johnny came to me and he offered up his band Japaeti's cover of Kashmir from Led Zeppelin, I have to say he made me a believer. So with one of their newer singles from 2015, I present to you Japaeti with Kashmir. You're going to want to crank this one up, folks, trust me.
I am the child
And now you understand why I said that they made me a believer in Led Zeppelin again. That was Jeopardy laying it down with their killer rendition of Kashmir, which of course was originally done by Led Zeppelin in 1975 from their very famous album Physical Graffiti. I want to thank Jeopardy's members Johnny, Tom, and Paul for letting us play their track on the show. If you want to check them out again online, please look for them on Facebook and just type in the word Jeopardy, which again is spelled Japaeti. You can look for Under the Covers to be featured from time to time on Rockasms. Now, I've developed this segment because cover bands often reach out to me looking for some airplay, and now we're proud to be able to offer them a platform on the show too. So if you have a quality cover of a classic rock, hard rock, or heavy metal song from the 70s, 80s, or 90s, please email them to me at jen@gasmswithjen.com to submit your MP3, and we'll take you under the covers with us.